Kubor ka Batesi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Loom Sopo near Fire Brigade Shillong. Ringkat bat ka net footage. Ordar mapi. Minwan Ramangi Hakerdog Ying Jongpi.
Hadin baka klam jingpang COVID khat khandai kalawan len shop ting hakani ka Nongbah Shillong hakani ki khandiat sngi bala len no Menteri Rangba Jong ka Sarkar Jilla Konrad Kongkal Sangma menta ka sngi ka arpu arterik ubna yayong arajar arpu wei ulalum lang ki MLA ki bami khmat ne ki Constituency bapher jong ka Nongbah Shillong banya theria tai bat banyada ki pait ba naka jing sapriang jong kani ka klam jingpang
that the second wave is much more aggressive. Transmission is much more higher for multiple reasons, but it is higher this time. That is the bad news. The good news in this whole thing is that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, in the sense that last year we just did not know when this would end. But in this second wave, at least there is a plan where we can see that if the vaccination drive goes well, and if we can achieve 70-80% of vaccination of the population in the next 2 weeks to 4 weeks time, we are able to protect our people better. So that is the difference between last time and this time. So it is more aggressive, but we have a plan. Now, having said that, the situation of the vaccination is not going as per the plans that we would want to. Multiple reasons for that too. First thing is there is slight fear among the people that's there. Now to that, I would like to clarify to everybody through the media that more than 180,000 doses have been given in our state. And nobody has faced any kind of serious repercussions. There may have been one or two people who have had fever, some allergy. So all these steps, we have seen that it has not affected anybody in a very severe manner. In fact, throughout the country and throughout the world, you will see that the safety aspect is very strong. And also, there's also a study that has shown that almost 75 million people who were who were vaccinated, 75 million people who were vaccinated. Out of the 75 million people, less than 10 people or less than 100 people came out positive after taking the second dose. So there's a clear evidence that shows that this vaccination will protect the people. Now, having said that, again, it's not that you will not get positive. See, the vaccination gives a protection to you. And whoever has taken the vaccination has clearly shown that even people above the age of 60, 70, 80, even though they may get positive, they are able to fight the virus better. They are not needing medical attention the way others who have not taken vaccination. So therefore, if you take the vaccination, you are protected better, and the chances of you fighting the virus in terms of the comorbidities you might have or the age factor you might have is much stronger. Therefore, we are better off taking the vaccination than not taking it. That's my message to all of you. I have also told our medical officers that the press should also take. So you may not be 45, but we have put you as, well, some of you are. Most of you are not. So we have asked that the press also should be vaccinated. I urge all of you also to immediately get vaccinated. We have put you as frontline workers because you are frontline. We have also decided that taxi drivers, transport, truck drivers, people who commute a lot between Guwahati and Shillong and other parts of the state must also be vaccinated. So we are going for a very target-based approach, very focused approach, kind of a approach that is going to lead to saturation in certain circles and areas and groups. So that's the kind of approach we're going. So I'm happy to tell you that today, yesterday we had about 4,000 people vaccinated. Today we are already touching 8,500. So we have doubled the vaccination just by a bit of push that we had. I'm hopeful that now with the involvement of the MLAs, and which I will do from all the other districts also, we should be able to touch about 25,000-30,000 within the next 2 days. That is, every day we'll be having 25,000-30,000 vaccinations.
Usumbon Menteri Rangba Jong Kejelna ba prestun tensong habaya keren bat kilat pathai kubor hadin balawai ka jingyalang ulaong ba hagani ka jingyalang kalami iru ka jingya thersani bha bat ka jingai jingmut bakipat ba kidaiban wansha khamat nakabanta ban ay ka dawai tika khamkloi katbala batya kabaki hnyongut ki MLA Jong kini ki constituency ki badon Nongbah Shillong kila manjur bakin long ki ban ningkong ban pen I yakani ka nuksa shakipat ba khnang ban yada yaki nakajing yabet yakajing pang COVID khat khandai.
Almost all the 7 MLAs attended the meeting. And in the meeting, the government has requested all the respective local MLAs to also share the responsibility with the government by requesting each and every individual in and around Shillong that they should get themselves vaccinated at the earliest possible. So that is the point number one, where we already discussed with the honorable MLAs, and all the honorable MLAs has also agreed. And the second point was relating to the reactivation of the Constituency COVID Management Committee, which was already notified during the last year. And then again, we already decided to reactivate these committees in the respective constituency, where they will have a regular review meeting in the level. And in case if need be, they will accordingly inform the government for any necessary help from the government relating the fighting of the COVID-19. So these are the two issues where we discussed, and I'm so happy to inform to all of you that all the local MLAs of the Shillong city are also together with the government in fighting against the COVID-19. I don't know, can you please tell me what is the percentage of those people who get positive after taking 2 doses of injection? In fact, right now we don't have that, we don't have that figure. That's why we insisted them. One is you have to go for injection, number one. In case if you get, maybe after the first dose of vaccination, maybe tomorrow or the after tomorrow you get the positive case. You become a positive case. So when you become a positive, let me just tell you one thing. What happened is the impact of the virus is reduced. You don't have to go to hospital, because see, nowadays it's so dangerous, because people, they must be having a prolonged illness in different ways, whatever. So by taking the vaccination, the impact of the virus is reduced drastically. Therefore, I'm saying once again, I would request all the concerned citizens of the state, please get yourself vaccinated. Whatever you say, please get yourself vaccinated. Don't just be diverted your mind by anybody who will tell you that no, if you do this, if you go for injection, you may get complication or this, that. So I'm just telling you, I would like to be blunt. Nothing will happen. Please make sure, get yourself vaccinated.
Uba preston tun song shushu ulia thoru ba kani ka jingyalang kala pryang ru ya ka jingai jingmut jong kini ki hinyongut ki MLA banbo khambon tli ki jaka ban le test ha ka entry point ni ka banta ki to ki breu ki bawan rung shapo ka jilla Meghalaya.
See, ultimately there are so many suggestions made, and we were talking even about the entry point. We have already told them that yes, the entry point now, we decided yesterday, I've already briefed all of you, that from the entry point, from today itself, any person entering the state of Meghalaya needs to go for the RT-PCR test. And then number 2, we got the suggestion made by the honorable MLAs today that we need to create more room in the entry points for collection of the samples of each and every individuals who enter the state of Meghalaya. And that also we agreed, and then we are going to strengthen wherever necessary for the manpower of the entry point. Not only Shillong shop are there, you get everywhere. Even in the village level, you do have the essential shops everywhere. So I'm sure, because see, this one, what I'm trying to tell you is, our request from the government is what? Yesterday I've already mentioned very, very clearly. I requested on behalf of the government that people who's thinking of coming down to Shillong unnecessarily, please stay away. Avoid coming down to Shillong, because the spread and the virus is so centric in Shillong agglomeration. And today also we got the cases not less than 180. Not less than 180. And then, only from the Shillong agglomeration is not less than 120. So, the trend is not that good. So I request once again on behalf of the government, all the citizens of the state who intends to come to Shillong, which is avoidable, please stop. Which is avoidable, please stop. Don't come. And make yourself safe. Better you stay back in your respective places in different parts of the state.